First at 6, the Holland restaurant owner who spent several days in jail after failing to comply with local COVID health orders is now making plans to reopen.
We're going to start in the newsroom tonight with our Michael Martin. Michael, you talked to Marlena and her attorney. What's next for them?
Well, Doug, Janice, it's been a long road for Marlena Pavlos Hackney. This all started back in March. Her business, Marlena's Bistro and Pizzeria, was charged with contempt for failing to comply with certain local health mandates like masking and social distancing. Pavlos Hackney was arrested and spent several days in the Ingham County Jail. And while pieces of her case remain in the court system, she is finally in a position to reopen, telling Fox 17 that will happen on Tuesday, September 21st.
So I don't criticize if someone wear mask or do vaccine, but at the same time, with the people, we have the right to choose what is good for everyone as an individual.
Since her arrest and court-ordered shutdown in March, Marlena Pavlos Hackney has maintained her stance on what rights the United States Constitution provides business owners trying to make a living.
I stand my ground. I decide I better die on my feet than on my knees. So even if I will not have people to support my theory, I still will fight.
Cuffed outside her home near the restaurant, she was jailed all the way over in Ingham County. Released only after paying $15,000 in fines and proving to the court and the Attorney General's office that she had closed her restaurant, Marlena's Bistro and Pizzeria.
Thanks to everyone who support me with this journey I went through. And I'm assured that many of us will have more strength to stand up just like I do and do what is right.
And now, after a little back and forth with the AG's office,
we lost about 3 weeks because I was trying to get Marlena open almost a month ago, and we were negotiating with the Attorney General's office.
As well as another appearance in court, Marlena is finally able to announce her reopening.
Well, I'm planning to reopen the 21st of September, which is Tuesday. I'm working everyone to get together, all my crew back, restock, do my production so I can reopen and keep rolling.
Through the whole ordeal, the Polish immigrant who became a U.S. citizen in 1992 has in some ways become a symbol of so-called government overreach during the pandemic.
They are just orders.
Appearing on national media outlets like Tucker Carlson and speaking at events across the country in recent months.
And she's getting standing ovations wherever she goes. And I suspect all of her loyal patrons are going to be back in droves. She's been definitely an inspiration to me because she pushed all her chips on red and risked it all to stand on her principles.
Aspects of her case remain in the court system. Her team has taken the case to the Michigan Court of Appeals, trying to get a more complete transcript of Marlena's March 19th court arraignment. They believe some of her civil rights were violated during the hearing.
So that's pending in front of the appellate court, and we want to preserve that. And then once that's determined, then we have a good record of what happened at the March 19th hearing, then we are likely going to file a federal, it's called a 1983 action regarding a civil rights violation.
But for Marlena, even after the whirlwind of all that's transpired, her focus lays where it has for years.
Has this experience, put any other ideas in your head? Would you ever run for office or anything like that? Are there any other aspirations now that you have after this whole experience?
No, I think I stick with my kitchen. That's the way I feel my comfortable zone. And I'm going to let other people to be politicians. And I hope the new people or the older people who are already in the office, that they will wake up and do the job right.
So again, Marlena's plans at this point to have her restaurant open for business on Tuesday, September 21st. And her legal team is still working on trying to recover the $15,000 in fines that Marlena and her husband paid to the courts in March. That at this point is all wrapped up in the case with the Court of Appeals. We'll bring you updates on what happens with that as it moves through the system. For now, though, live in the newsroom, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.